Women Now is brought to you by Intero, Gulati Financial, Building Kids, El Camino Hospital, and Pandit Parashar.
Hello viewers, welcome back to Women Now TV show, our show that connects, inspires and empowers. This show is brought to you from the United States. Every week we have a brand new debate, new great adventure and great fabulous guests.
Hello, I'm Usha Srinivasan from Women Now TV. I'm here at the Maheya Uchiyama Center for International Dance to talk with two of the Bay Area's most influential voices in world dance. We are going to be talking about the San Francisco Ethnic Dance Festival, a very unique and treasured Bay Area cultural institution. We have with us here Julie Musche, who is the Executive Director of World Arts West, the organization that produces the San Francisco Ethnic Dance Festival. Julie, welcome to the show.
Love to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. We are really excited to have you here. Can you start by maybe telling our audience what the Ethnic Dance Festival is about? Give us an overview.
We are heading into our 36th annual season. It is one of the greatest cultural events to happen in America. It's incredible that there are so many local artists who are sustaining world dance and music cultures from all over the world here in the San Francisco Bay Area. And this is the one time a year when we gather masters from those communities to all present works on the same stage over the course of the entire month of June.
That's wonderful. And over the years, would you say you've presented almost 100 different dance traditions?
Yes, at least 100. And there is a list on our website, worldartswest.org. It's extraordinary. And it's interesting to follow the demographic changes in the Bay Area. Mm-hmm. And you can see that as soon as there's enough people from a culture here and the dance arrives and the music arrives and the restaurants start coming, people have done their PhD theses on this pattern. And eventually, if the communities are here and interested in keeping their culture alive, then they show up on the festival stage.
On the festival stage. So I would like to show the audience this video that I think really captures the beauty and splendor of the Ethnic Dance Festival.
Great.
Let's take a look. That is just an amazing video. I can never get enough of it, and I think it really, captures the vibrancy of the festival, the variety and the breadth. Yes. Now, as you said, the Bay Area is home to many different dance traditions, over 100. How do you go about picking, for any given year, the dancers that you're going to be presenting on stage?
It's a very difficult process. So each January, there is an audition process, and somewhere between 100 and 120 different dance groups will show up and audition over the course of usually 2 weekends. And we have a panel of experts, dance teachers and masters and scholars who all come together to talk about and evaluate the work. And then they all make selections and recommendations to the artistic directors of the festival, who work for several weeks to put together 4 different lineups.
Okay.
So if you come to the festival, each weekend will be a completely different group of festival artists.
Can you talk a little bit about why this year's festival is of special significance to the Indian American community?
It's been an interesting year in that every year we select an artist, or in this case, 2 artists, for a Lifetime Achievement Award. It was started in 2004 after we lost Malanga Kasqualord. And so an annual Lifetime Achievement Award was started in his name, and we've been given one every year. This year, the selection went to KP and Catherine Kuniraman.
Yes.
And as we progressed and started putting the festival together, we realized that they were the first dance performance of the first ethnic dance festival in 1978. Literally, the curtain opened and that's
there
what they
were.
saw,
Yeah.
Kathakali. So now to come full circle, to be presenting them with a Lifetime Achievement Award is incredibly special.
The other aspect of this year that is unique is the all 8 styles.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
So for 35 years, it's been 8 or 9 different dance styles on one stage in each show every weekend. This will be the first time we focused on one culture. And that came about there was some confluence for various reasons, but people had been saying, oh, Indian dance, it's all the same Indian dance. And they say that about a lot of cultures, but because the Indian dance community is so strong now and there's so many dance schools and so many accomplished master artists, we felt like this was a great time to put the 8 classical forms of Indian dance. There are more, but these are the 8 official ones from the organization in India, in Delhi, that determine such things. So to put them all together so people can see how very different they are.
Yes.
And our hope is that people will no longer say Indian dance. Yeah. It's like, what kind of Indian dance?
It's like saying, do you speak Indian? No, I don't know what that would be, right?
Right, exactly.
Yes. So we are speaking about the 8 classical Indian dance forms: Bharatanatyam, Kathak, Kathakali, Kuchipudi, Manipuri, Mohiniyattam, Odissi, and Satriya. And for the very first time, we will be featuring Satriya on stage. So really
I myself have never seen it.
Yes, it is something to behold. I look forward to it. And finally, the population center, if you will, for the Indian American community is more towards the South Bay. And the festival is going to be at the Yerba Buena Center for the Arts in San Francisco. So what would you say to those people who would like, what would you say to them to urge them to make that trip over to San Francisco?
I do not know of any other time in America, and I can't speak in India, but certainly in America where all 8 classical forms have been on one stage at the same time.
Yeah, I don't believe it happens either.
So it's very special in that way, and I think this will be perhaps their only chance to see Kuni Raman after 35 years, his legacy here. And the production values of the festival, we work very hard to make a seamless experience, a seamless show. We work hard with the technical crew and the scenic designers and lighting designers and sound designers so that it really is an experience unlike one that people would get to see anywhere, regardless of the fact that it happens to be a integrated experience, a seamless flow for 2 hours, just on 8 Indian classical forms. We are so lucky to have found a partner in Sangam Arts to put together an entire weekend just focused on Indian classical dance and to showcase all 8 Indian classical dance forms on one stage in America. It's an extraordinary opportunity.
And now it's time for tips with Pandit Parashar. Today's question is, what is the significance of my time of birth when it comes to Indian astrology?
Time of birth is actually very important when it comes to practicing Indian astrology. The reason is, birth chart is nothing but the picture of the sky on your date of birth, from your place of birth and the time you were born. Just imagine that if we take the same picture of the sky after 1 hour, don't you think it will look different? People born on the same day at different time will definitely have different luck. So if you want to know precisely about yourself, get the correct time of birth, call me Pandit Parashar at 510-886-4370 for detailed information about you.
We are here with Maheya Uchiyama, the founder of the Maheya Uchiyama Center for International Dance here in Berkeley, California. Welcome to the show, Maheya.
Thank you,
And
Usha.
thank you so much for inviting us into this beautiful studio that you have. So tell us a little bit about your dance studio and what forms of dance you teach.
Well, the dance studio is now in its 21st year right here.
Wonderful.
And I personally teach the dances of Hawaii and Tahiti. But we've also, over the 21 years, have had the range of dance from West African to Haitian to Bharatanatyam.
Oh, wonderful.
We have had Korean dance, we have had yoga, Balinese.
So truly an international dance.
Absolutely,
Yeah, this
absolutely.
is tremendous. So I think it's only appropriate that I ask you about the Ethnic Dance Festival because clearly you are an ambassador of world dance. What does the Ethnic Dance Festival mean to you as a teacher and a performer?
Well, the Ethnic Dance Festival is the producer of the most renowned event of its kind that showcases culturally specific dance and places it in its proper orientation as something that is the equal to any other culturally specific dance, such as the ballet and modern and other forms of what we consider mainstream
Stream
dance.
dance, yes.
So that to be able to be showcased on that stage means that as a dancer, as a teacher, as a director, that my choreography or my students are going to be given the highest level of production consideration.
That's wonderful. On
Which is
par with
amazing.
anything,
With
anywhere out
anything in
there.
the
Yeah.
world.
Now you have traveled the world, you've lived overseas, and obviously you perform routinely everywhere. How does this festival compare with other festivals around the world?
There is no comparison.
Oh,
There
that's-
really is no comparison in the sense that the breadth of this festival. You will not find another situation in which on one stage, we have the chance to visit and celebrate the range of dance cultures and music cultures, and at the level that we have here.
The quality is
The
very
quality
high.
is amazing, especially considering that the performers are all local.
Cool, yes.
That's what's amazing. There is no place else that can do this.
Absolutely, I agree. I think this is a phenomenal festival and a great opportunity for people from all different backgrounds to come and celebrate each other's cultures.
Absolutely. Come and watch the show. Just come and watch the show, even if you've never seen it before. If you think you've seen, maybe in your community, I'm sure you have wonderful, wonderful performances. But to see them presented at this level on a professional stage by an amazing production crew, there's nothing like it in the
Doesn't compare.
world.
Absolutely.
to compare.
So, that's great advice. Thank you so much for inviting us into your studio,
You're
and
welcome.
we look forward to seeing you at the festival. The acclaimed dance critic from New York Times, Alistair McCauley, called the San Francisco Ethnic Dance Festival a glorious achievement, a setting in which cultures can get together to celebrate their own cultures while they applaud others. This year's festival features a really unique showcase of all 8 classical Indian forms, a truly rare showcase. I hope you will all consider being part of this unique event right here in the Bay Area. Thank you.